Try my best to keep you safe. So try your best to stay away. Forgive me if I'm wrong. 'Cause when you pull into the driveway, welcome home. Welcome home.
Hey guys, I'm PJ,
And I'm Thomas.
this is Teen,
And this is Bean.
and we're the Property Lovers. Q&A Part 2.
Do you have any single brothers that live on the north coast of Ireland? If so, game on.
Unfortunately, no. However, my last name is Irish. I've got the red beard and all.
Yeah. And he doesn't have any brothers.
Yeah.
I just have one, but he's straight and lives like 30 minutes from here. Sorry, Marco.
As a married couple, what do you fight, argue most about? So we kind of already did that
Kind
one.
of did that one already, yeah.
What
What is your favorite thing about each other / biggest pet peeve about each other? Do you want to start?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of already did that one with the argument.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Thomas has a very big heart. So when it comes to like his friends and his family, he would honestly give the shirt off his back. So that would probably be my thing that I like the most about Jack.
Oh, that's sweet. My favorite thing about PJ is how he's such a hard worker. Like, like in everything, like in our relationship, in our house, like at his job, he's just always puts in like 110%. And literally, whenever I do stuff, like at my own job or like if I'm just working on anything, I always think WWPJD. I'm like, what would PJ do in this situation? Would he like go the extra step and do this one more thing to get it done the right way, or would he just be like, I'm just gonna do it to do it? And so I know it may not seem like that I do that, but I really do.
That's sweet.
Can we do a house tour? Yes,
And we're planning
we're planning a house tour.
Yeah.
So we will do that. That's actually going to be our next video. So stay tuned for that.
When y'all work on a house, are one of you better at the designing, reno stages, or do y'all do everything together? When it comes to the designing of any of the houses that we work on, I feel like it's collaborative. We don't really make decisions unless we have ran them by.
Because we're both really into that. He is more into like the renovation. I mean, like the building and the.
Yeah, I have.
That
So
aspect.
I went to school. While I was in school, I got a degree in construction management. So I have a construction degree, and I did construction for a couple of years in my early 20s, and then I've worked on houses since then. So when it comes to like the demo and reframing and plumbing and electrical and all that kind of stuff, that's kind of my thing. And then Thomas has taken on the role for the designing aspects of it, but we do collaborate on.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and we still like when I'm laying out a house or a floor plan, I always run everything by Thomas too. But
yeah, I mean, we would never make a decision without each other. But I'm more like, personally, I'm more into like the designing, the painting, the finishing touches, and he's more into. He loves to demo, and I hate to demo. Hate it. Do you plan on having kids? We talk about this like once a week, probably.
yeah.
I mean, the answer I think in the long run is yes, just not anytime soon.
Yeah. And financially, I think there's a lot of things that we want to do. We want to travel. And, if we do, or when we do have kids, I think we want to be able to put all of our energy into it and not have any regrets about, well, I wish we had done this or done this. So I do think that one day it will happen. I just think it'll be probably 5 or plus years from now. Okay, next question. How did you get into your field of work, and what does work in your future look like? So for me, I kind of already talked about it a little bit. While I was in school, I also worked in the construction field, so I flipped homes, and I was also buying homes in my early 20s. I bought my first house when I was 22, and then like 2 or 3 years later, I bought my next one, and then 2 or 3 years later, I bought my next one. And so for me, I was doing that. I got a construction degree, and then I went back to school and got a psychology degree. I started working for the state of Tennessee for Child Protective Services, and I was an investigator, and it was super hard, and I didn't enjoy it. It was very depressing. My cases were really tough, so I only lasted in that field for 6 months, and I went in and I quit. I didn't really have a plan, and then I guess a month or two went by. My mom was a realtor, so I got my real estate license, and I've been doing real estate for the past a little bit over 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. It fits in well with what I enjoy doing. I like working on homes. I like selling homes. I like buying homes. So for me, it was kind of a good fit. And then now we're in the process of getting Thomas switched over because it's getting so busy for me right now with business that I can't keep up with all my clients. So Thomas is in the next probably 6 months to a year he's also going to get his license, and then we'll be doing it together. Make a team. And then, so yeah.
With me, I work for an insurance company. I'm in customer service, so it's a great job. It's a great company. I love it. But he is so busy, and I would like to move towards spending more of my time at home and with him and our dogs. Because my commute to work right now is like 40 minutes one way. And so I think in the future we would like to move towards maybe doing real estate together and maybe making some sort of team like that. Because, obviously we're both interested in houses and all stuff like that. So we're going to work towards that in the future. What is your perfect date night? I think, honestly, that's the same for both of us. I think that any night that entails, like, a movie and dinner, like, I know it's cliche.
And usually pizza. My perfect date night would be a Domino's bacon and pepperoni pizza with a good movie, maybe some wine, or some beer.
Like, I can go either way. So, like, I could go, like, see a movie, like, to the movies and then go out to eat afterwards.
And I would be okay with that, too.
Yeah. Or we'd be just as happy, like, ordering a pizza, putting on some Frank Sinatra radio, or our favorite station lately has been The Girl from Ipanema, and drinking wine and watching a movie at home on the couch with our dogs, which is, like, pretty much what every Friday night looks like.
Next question. Could you do a tag of some sort, like a husband tag maybe? We're kind of confused about that.
Yeah, what is a husband tag?
Yeah, so maybe you guys leave a comment or help us out. We've been Googling it, but we don't really know.
I still don't know what it is.
Like boyfriend tag, husband tag. I don't know what that is. So we'll work on figuring what that is, and then once we figure it out, we'll do it.
Yeah. What are your views on celebrities canceling their shows in states that recently passed anti-LGBT legislation?
Franny Pack 93. That's
a funny name. So I think, like, a part of me,
I think it's awesome.
It is really awesome. Like, it's sad that it had to come to that. Like, it's really sad that the states chose to do that. But, like, I kind of go both ways. So, like, part of me is like, it's not the entire state that did it. So it kind of sucks for those people that are against it and that, like, want to see their idols and their favorite singers, like, come and perform. And I hate that for them, that they don't have that option to do. But it's like, at the same time, if the state legislator is going to pass those anti-LGBTQ laws like that, it's like, it's the artist's right to decide if they want to go or not.
We have 2 minutes and 11 seconds left.
Until your battery dies?
Until it's been 20 minutes, and then it will shut off.
Well, like, zoom in and zoom out.
No, like that. That doesn't do that. It records video for 20 minutes, and then it turns off.
Okay, and then we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sorry. So I hate that it has to come to that, but it's like, I think it's really cool of them because they're making a statement and they're standing firm for what they believe in. And if they don't believe in performing in a state that doesn't support the same views as them, I don't think they should have to. So I think altogether I do applaud them. People like Bruce Springsteen, and I think that it's overall, I think that it is great that they are standing up for what they believe in.
All right, next question. When are you two going to have a show on HGTV?
You tell us. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Who knows?
Stick around and you shall see.
That'd be cool though, right? What do you find exciting/attractive about new property, and what do you find exciting/attractive about each other?
Good question.
That is a good question.
So when it comes to properties, we do a lot of driving around, and it just so happened that the house that we're in now, we were driving around looking at houses, and I noticed that the yard looked like it hadn't been mowed in a while. So we got out and checked it out, and it was a vacant house. So I contacted the owner who lived in North Carolina and asked if he would sell the house. And he said that he would, so we negotiated the price and then bought it. So a lot of the times whenever I find houses, it's like houses that aren't technically on the market, and
usually they need a lot of work.
Usually they do. I've done homes that are condemned. I've done homes that are foreclosed. So I like a challenge. So if the house needs a lot of work, to me, it doesn't turn me off to it.
So what is exciting is the possibility. Like almost all the houses that he's bought and renovated are like, no, everyone's like, you shouldn't get that. You can't fix that. They're too bad, but he always does. So I think the main thing we find exciting or attractive about a house is a house that has good bones and
has the potential to be really an awesome house. And this house had the potential. And then I think it's just fun for us also to kind of, like, when we're scouting for houses, we can, we can plan out what could happen. And we're purchasing a house next week. So we'll give you more details on that once we close on it. But it has sentimental
value to me.
So Thomas, anyways, let's go.
And then what do you find exciting/attractive about each other? I think what I find most attractive about PJ, like physically, is his chest and torso. And then what I really love, what I mostly find most attractive about him...
Did it say physically?
No. Is his... his heart. I mean, he really does... He always means well. Like at the end of the day, everything he does because he thinks is right, and he believes it's the best thing for the person or the situation. And so I like that, he always means well, and he has a big heart that he gives to his family and his friends.
What I find attractive about Thomas's physical appearance would also be his chest and torso. Like I said, Thomas has a huge heart. I first fell in love with Thomas because of how he cares about people. When he cares about you, he really does take care of you, and he wants the best for you. And so I first fell in love with Thomas's heart, and then everything else kind of developed from there. So
that was so sweet. Damn. Okay.
What are you waiting for? There's so much more to explore. So take my hand and jump right in.
But it has sentimental.
Sink or swim.
Sentimental value to me.
Okay. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching part 1 of our Q&A.
All right, guys. So that was part 1 of our Q&A. We decided. Should we talk about how? No, we won't decide how to cut it out.
If I'm wrong,
You're gonna say Q&A part 1.
the driveway. Welcome
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching part 1 of our Q&A. We enjoyed making it. We'll be back next week to part. I'm already bored. Okay, you talk. Do it.
We hope that you enjoyed it and subscribe.
Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm PJ.
And I'm Thomas.
And we're the prop.
What? What were you gonna say?
Yeah. The property lovers. Okay. It's in your eye.
Eyebrow or eye? Did you get it? What was it?
Shit. Hey guys, I'm PJ.
And Thomas.